Hello, hope about enjoy about the show today. Today's for the top 10 for September ban list. That's what I think's going to be happening in this format. Now, we just had a YCS, so keep in mind there was some significant changes to the last format. Okay, this format's very slow and quite grindy, so this is going to be quite a different format. That means me, I'll have to try and. It's going to be a lot of back row heavy decks that are going to be in the top of the meta at the moment. And its decks don't kill you very quick. So if you've got time to recover, it's best to do it now. So first up, all my mentors are Pendulum and Heroes. Pendulum, because they only have one Electromite. It's a lot harder for the Pendulum to get going, but it's a bit more now. It's a blast cannon, so that's fine. But that means he just would kill once you line on source, he will die. Yeah, and Magician and Heroes just because Heroes. They got Shadows back, they're still the same sort of deck, there's loads of them built to it at the moment. There's also the Hero, Phantom Knights, or Dark build I've been seeing recently, which has been really good, so that's really a sign, which is cool, I guess, it helps out. Okay, let's get to the actual top 10 now. So the first up is Dinosaur! Dinosaur! Excellent deck, good for budget players, because you just buy 3 restricted decks, boom, that's your deck done, okay? That's your deck done for this format already. Yeah. Number 2, easy to learn. Yeah, very easy to learn. I mean, the mechanics are very simple. What you want to do is very easy and very effective. Second, it's got big monsters. Well, it's got Omega Tyrant, which is its big monster, will just rightly wipe the floor, makes you go first, second most of the time, and according to the links, it's like force them to go down before they make the link summon, and then if you do link plays, you go undo them. Or you go second and you summon on Conductor Tornado and you just take the whole monster board and just go. Yep. So that's what it does. Yes, the deck can be sometimes break, or it can have some awkward hands, but it's fine. Next one, number 9. Midnight Rogue. Okay? Excellent going second with this deck. This deck's built to go in second because opponent's columns, okay? You gotta think, oh, I got something in a straight line. I got something like that. Yes, you can use opponent grab very well with Makama and cards like that. It's good. The Volt engine makes it very easy. That's a 1-card engine. It's a top deck situation also, which is really nice for this deck. Really handy. Yep. Then we got really hard monster because it's all about column placing and thinking when you go summon your monsters and stuff. So sometimes you have to be careful when you summon it. And this is one of those decks. You have loads of just the Jack Knights and you can't do anything, you have to wait for your turn. And this deck sometimes sucks when you goes first. So if you draw the Met Knights, you're losing. Yeah, which is a shame because it's always a pretty good deck. Next is Danger. Danger. Great going second deck, so it's good going second always, which is a good sign. Next is also Balance has helped it out. So the balance helped out by giving card destruction to 1 bag and Morphin Jar. We don't use Morphin Jar, but card struck is excellent anyway because it just puts everything in the grave and all the effects go off. So you get to put a draw, get a search, a summon from the deck, and a summon from the, and you get destroy cards, and then from the graveyard. So it fixes all situations for that sort of thing. Yeah, and with Danger Dark Worlds, it just goes off like mad. So that's good. Easy to learn. Yeah, this deck can be easy to learn. You just show 1 card, then it just goes off. It's one of those decks, right? It's not like gonna be hard to master, but it's gonna be, you gotta think first before you do anything. Yeah, you gotta think when to discard. You can't play any hand traps in this deck. This is what the shame is. Next on the list is Thunderdragon. Thunderdragon is good boss monsters. They've got 2 decent boss monsters at the moment. They got the Walking Mistake at the moment, which is good. They also got another boss monster can destroy stuff. The good thing about this deck also is its great and its Vanish Zone is its second hand, which is handy, I guess. Most of the time that will work. Yep, that will give you that extra situation which is good most of the time. Yep, which is handy because it just means you can vanish stuff if you need that wrong situation. And the next thing is also you don't need your normal summon. So the thing about this deck is it doesn't need its normal summon very much. You can get going, do a lot of special summon, and then do your normal summon, or do your normal summon and then do loads of special summon to get off links and stuff like that, which is cool, which is good. So next is Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons is very good. Destroys balls very well because it just gets over X-Links very easy, very problematic, very easy to get rid of for the deck. It can negate with Cyber Dragon if it decides to go first, but most of the time this deck is going to go second. So, and it can do big damage. So this deck will do loads of damage to your opponent, so which is good if you're going second. Or you've just got that threat of just extra linking off the board and stuff like that. So this deck's pretty good. This deck's got some hype behind it. It's pretty good against most decks. It's just been competitive as a good relevant choice. Next is Burn Abyss. Great grind game. You can go toe-to-toe with the best deck in the format, so that's good. Hand traps are not very good against this deck because most stuff sends to the grave. You don't really search for this very often. And it's easy to learn it's easy. It's very linear when he wants to do it. Just wants to make to Dante or make to Dante very easily. That's all it really does. Really, once you get Jabini, then make to Jabini first. Okay, but it does the same thing over and over. Okay, so that's what's quite good about Bonus, and because it's got a good grind game, it will last a long time. So next is Poltergeist. Loads of Poltergeist, loads of traps. First off, loads of traps, which is good. So loads of traps, so you're gonna be trying to fight over loads of traps and trying to get over the back row, but then it can just put you in simple locks all the time. Yep. Then a great grinding game can be, depends. If you draw the Magic, it's a good top deck, I guess. So it's not the best deck to grind with, I'll tell you that. It doesn't use the X-Deck very much, which is good, a good thing, I guess. You don't need too much the X-Deck, which means you can put part of the Doldrums in your deck. Next format, which is good. In like a couple months, you can do that. You can do loads of things with this deck. This deck has loads of traps, but you can do quite a lot with it. It's not limited what you need to do. Then we play Trickster. Then we got number 3 Trickster. Consistent, excellent. Really annoying to go against because it just burns and burns and burns, but it works. Then limited engine, so you don't need to play too many Trickster monsters. You play about 7 to 10 main of the Trickster monsters, depending which one you want to play. And they can adapt very easily. They can adapt to different formats, which is good. So because it's like a heavy format, they'll adapt to loads of traps, so will stop them working. Okay, which is cool, I guess. So, which is good. So, which is a good thing, I guess. So it doesn't mean they're not bad at setting up, but it means they're good at adapting. Go Keys second choice is Go Keys for second is Go Keys. Okay, 2-card combos, very easy, very good. Makes it easy for people to make an extra link turn 1. Yep. Which next point, big board, so your extra link turn 1, which will be excellent. And most of the time they'll come off unless you've got loads of hand traps now, because it's a little bit harder to extra link. You'll need to do more resources, but it's fine. Everything's still 2-card combos. And it's consistent. It'll do what it needs to do. But it doesn't have a long grind game, so it runs out ended by the 3rd or 4th turn. Okay, so in my advice for this deck is to try and make sure it grinds out as quick as you can, and play a card that will make sure it doesn't harm itself too much. Okay, and then the final one is Sky Strikers. Okay, this deck top the YCS. Okay, against Burn Abyss. Okay, and then we got, so this deck is consistent, which is good. This deck always is consistent. Even when it bricks, it still can do stuff, which is excellent for the deck. Which means you don't have bricky hands with this deck very much, okay? Which is a good thing, not a bad thing either, okay? Also, none of the cards are not once per turn, so that's also a good thing, because it just means you can just keep elevated. So even when Ash Bottom hits the gauge, you just go lower, you go off, yep. And that's unfortunately how it happens, yep. This deck's just very good. It's very consistent. I played it. You don't need to play too many monsters, which is a good thing. You've got loads of back row. You don't need to play much back row. It's a good thing. Okay. That's the top 10 for this format September for 2018. And this will be not to affect the November 20th, and that'll be when the other sets will come out. Okay, subscribe, and watch all my videos, and come with the latest news. They'll be doing about once a week. Okay, so see you, bye, loads of likes.